Good morning, people. Good morning. Um, I am running a little behind this morning. Good morning, Julian. I am running just a little bit behind. I did not get to cut this out last night because when I got done with our live for Sunday service, um, I went to go to the grocery store, and my car wouldn't start. So I got to take care of that today. Um, and by the time I got back, I was trying to finish my shirt. I still have to do the sleeves. I did get everything. Good morning. I did get everything else done on it. I have to redo the straps or the tie for the back. And yeah, this is not the same size. Interesting. Sorry. I'm trying to so let me measure this. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a lot on my mind. So I got to get my car fixed today. That's the first thing. And I have a meeting that I got text about this morning. Good morning, Marie. Oh, yeah. That I'm not even going to talk about my windshield right now. It's not horrible, but I've got those little a semi through a rock and it looks really gross. But yeah, yesterday I went to my car and it just would not start and I was like, "Excuse me, what is happening here?" So um I got to fix that today at some point. I got to call my insurance to see if I can get a tow. I'm praying it's just a battery. I don't know. I'm praying that it is just a battery because I don't need any other drama in my life right now. As for the shirt that I did yesterday with Sunday service, um, I need to recut out the sleeves because they were a little tight, just a little tight. Not the whole way down. I like the bell part, but up under my arm, it was like, and I was like, that's a no. I did also, what took so long was I had to lower I didn't have to, but apparently I also need to do shoulder adjustments for my patterns, which we learned last night. Thank you, Carmen, because everybody else's shirt was down by their boobies and mine was up like a granny neckline. And I was like, wow, I look like the little old lady in the bunch. So I reduced my neckline by 2.5 inches. Um, so I had to seam rip all of that, put it back in, but I got that to work. And I'll show that to you when I get in my other room. We're going to end this live after I'm done cutting, and then we'll pick it up again in the other room. I'm going to stay on to 11:55. I'm going to go to the meeting that they slapped on my calendar, and then we're going to come back and wrap it up. So let me show you what I've done so far. If you were in the live on Sunday service and you remember I said there were things I would change. So this is the bag I made on Sunday service. And you have to edge coat here around this whole piece here and also on this side panel piece and this zipper. Well, that's the same piece on those two pieces. So you have to do a lot of edge coating. And I said, if you're someone who does not like to edge coat, there is a trick that you can do. And I'm going to demonstrate that. Also, if you recall, my zipper tabs were all the wrong size because she said the pattern piece was supposed to be 1.5 by 1.5. Let me just show you what I did with that. Where is that piece? Oh, is it still in the basket? So when I cut my pieces out, I stick them in a basket so I don't lose anything. And then I have a smaller basket that I put like hardware inside of. In case you guys want to know my tips and tricks when I'm cutting. And I got all of this stuff from the Dollar tray. So the fancy Dollar Tree. These little trays were on one row. I think these were on the rows with the dishes, and these were on the row with the like bath stuff, at least at my store. So I'm not going to do the straps, but these zipper tabs, these zipper tabs, this is the pattern piece that you're going to come with. And she did let us know, the designer, oh, let me take this off because that's not what I'm making. The designer did let us know this is supposed to be 1.5 by 1.5. I actually cut it 1.5 by 2, just to give me a little bit of room. And if it's not long enough, I can snip off the ends. So I did do that. I made that adjustment. Also for the D-ring connectors, I made them a 1/2 inch longer, just so if you want, you can rivet it down, and that'll give it extra stability from when someone's pulling on it. That is an option that you have. So I did do that as well. So let's talk about this piece. What I did is I just put the pattern piece down on my cutting board, and I only measured a 1/4 inch. Well, it was only supposed to be a 1/4 inch around, a 1/4 inch around this part, this part. That's a second piece, so ignore it if it looks bigger than a 1/4 inch. It's not. So there, I just measured a 1/4 inch around. What you're going to do is when you go to your sewing machine, which you'll see today, you're going to sew it at a 1/4 inch seam allowance down to here. And then when you flip it, it will be the same size as your pattern piece. Hey, Tyjerie. So that's one of the pieces that I modified. So I added the seam allowance to this one. I added it to this side panel piece. So when I connect it to this zipper, I'm actually going to stitch it down a 1/4 inch, flip it over, top stitch it. That way you don't have to worry about edge coating right here. Not that this really is going to get seen. This is one you may want to avoid. Well, nah, I'm lying. I'm going to stitch it, flip it, and put it right there. So I did the right panel piece. I also did the left panel piece, but I did this side a little different. I added the 1/4 inch so that on this part, when we put this zipper together, we're going to flip it so that the zipper sticks out. And so I only did this side and this top part. This part is covered. You're not going to see it. It's covered by the collar. So you don't, hey, Nikki. So you don't need to add the 1/4 inch right here. And it's not there. It's just that shifted. So you don't need to add it to this one, just to this part, because that part gets covered by this. You're never, never, never going to see it. The lapel piece. Oh, wait, sorry. That's this piece. I added a 1/4 inch to this side. Why does it look like I added a 1/4 inch more than what I meant to? No, I'm right. So I added a 1/4 inch here and down this side. We're going to stitch that, flip it, and top stitch it. So that's for this panel piece. And I also did, the back side of this. I also added a 1/4 inch. So that's what I've done so far. I did cut out the middle panel piece the same, no adjustments to this piece at all. The back panel is going to stay the same. I think I want this piece is this size, but I think I'm going to make it 2 inches just to make it a little teeny tiny bit higher. So that's the only other adjustment I'm going to make today. On the inside of the bag, because I'm doing the full size and not the shorter size, I am not going to do this overlay. I'm not an overlay person. It's not that I don't like it. I am not an overlay person. I am still, thank you, Zach. I am still going to put in a zipper pocket, but I'm also going to add a slip pocket, which we're going to cut out shortly. So those are all of the modifications we're making today. Is there any modifications you guys are interested in seeing that I didn't mention? If so, let me know now, and I'll go ahead and get those done. Um, and I'm going to make this 2 inches instead of what it is right now. Busta, what it is right now. Sorry, that jumped out my head from nowhere. I have musical Tourette's, if y'all didn't know. Like, I'll be talking to someone, and if it fits what we're talking about, I'm probably going to sing it. I guess you guys can see this measurement because I'm actually not doing the measurement that's in this pattern. Oh. I rearranged my craft room. I'm super excited about it. I'm not done cleaning it, but it is a lot neater. Like, it makes more sense now. It makes more sense. There we go. That's what I want to do. You're not late at all, Nikki. I just started. I was just talking about the adjustments that I've made, and I'll talk about them again when we get to the sewing table. So no worries, you're not late at all. You haven't missed a thing. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this is the right dimensions. There we go. So we're using this interesting color blue. Yes. Okay, Nikki, I'll show it to you. Give me 1 second. So there was a lot of pieces I kept the same. So I kept this piece the same. I added a 1/4 inch to the top and to the side and the top of this one. A 1/4 inch to the top and the side of this one. I added a 1/4 inch to the side and the top of just this lapel side, not this piece, just the lapel side. That way it keeps the measurement the same. I added a 1/4 inch to this side, and I added a 1/4 inch to the collar. So those are the pieces I've adjusted this morning so far. Oh, and I also just added some inches. I added length and width to the top piece here, to this top piece, because if you recall last time I made a mistake and had to squeeze it in. So I had to adjust that. I also adjusted, because you were on the live with us. I remember she said this zipper tab was the wrong size. It was supposed to be 1.5 by 1.5. Hi. I adjusted that one as well. And I made the D-ring connector a little bit longer so that if I want to rivet it, like if I want to add a rivet here and here, we can do that. Hello, Sewing My Style. I think I follow you on Instagram. Are you the one that has, you have the top, the Nomi pattern is this month's pattern, if I'm following correctly. I'm a double check, but hello, welcome to my life. So if you want to rivet it, I made the D-ring connectors a little bit longer. So that's all you missed. If you missed anything, I thought you were here for that part, so I apologize. The back is going to be in this blue, but I'm going to get a little creative here and we're going to see if it works. It may and it may not, but I'm going to make the, let's see here. I feel like I'm missing a piece. No, I'm not. Cut 1 from exterior, 2 from line. Okay, so we're moving on to the lining. We have all of the main pattern pieces done. Let me put the clip on this. If anybody's wondering, I get my clips from the beauty supply store, except for my purple ones, but I try not to use the magic clips on vinyl unless it's on the inside because they leave marks. All right, so we're going to do the lining now. Nope, I'm lying. We need Shape Flex. let's see, we need Shape Flex. I'm not using that. I'm going to use fleece. We need, yeah, so we're going to do the lining and the, I have not, Miss Brenda, I have not. I will definitely take a look at that today because, yes. What did we use? We used fleece last time I made this, right? I think we're going to stick to fleece. I think we're going to stick to fleece because I like the thickness of it. I don't want to use Decaville. We're going to stick to fleece. Fusible fleece, my peoples. Good morning, Shishi. And yes, y'all, I have on my protective gloves today. I nicked myself in this part of my finger. I was like, okay, we're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop that. So we need 2 of these for the main body. I got new mounts for both my cutting table and for my craft table, which I'm super excited about. Nikki done ran off to go get the pattern. I listen, I'm an Aura Rosa fan. I love her work. So I'll definitely be taking a look at it. The only thing I did this weekend was I got the Carissa that we were working on yesterday. And then I got the bag. Well, I got the bag bundle last week. Can't remember, whatever day it came out. Elizabeth told me about it and I went and got it. There is a couple of bags. I want to do the handbag in there. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a handbag in there. Why are you not cutting, my dear? What is happening? What is happening? Okay, apparently my vinyl cutter does not like fleece, so we're going to switch to this one. There we go. It too does not like fleece, but it's better. So yes, I have different cutters. I have paper cutters, and when I say cutters, I mean rotaries. I have different sizes. But this one I use for mostly vinyl. It's my 60 inch or 60 millimeter, sorry. But these mounts that I have for my camera, they rotate, which is super cool. All right, this, I am not putting Decaville on that. Good morning, Kizzy. Lego blocks? Ma'am. I would be here all day doing Lego blocks. I haven't done Lego in so long. I was tempted when they had the Darth Vader mask. Very tempted. I need to put the felt on the bottom of these. But I've really been like, at this point, I've been using them. Oh, you two made a bag? When did I miss this? When did y'all make a bag? Why y'all be tagging me in everything but Everything but the bag making lives. I don't ever get tagged when they making bags. The bricks bag. Oh, wait, you okay, nope. I saw y'all when y'all made that. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up now. I did see y'all when y'all made that. I was in that live, my bad. Listen, I said I'm gonna shut up now. I was like, listen, y'all tagged me in everything but a bag making video. But no, I was in that. I happened to pop into that one. I apologize. Y'all know I'm extra. I'll be doing the most. Okay, that's all the fleece I believe that I need. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. It is. Okay, let me fold this up. Now I haven't decided on the interior, what that's gonna look like. What color am I selecting? Because I don't. I'm sitting here next to a whole bunch of fabric, and I'm like, what fabric? Do I want to make the interior black? Do I want to make the interior white? Blue? Nope, that's not the same color blue. I apologize, y'all. If this was, like if I was making the inside to match like a character, I would already have it in my head. So I shall prepare to get cussed out. She's literally going to leave me a voicemail that says, I know good and well you didn't just send me the voicemail. I know that's what's about to go down. I'm debating the lining fabric. Let me just go with some cotton canvas. You know what? I think I know what we can use. I'll be right back. Okay, how many of you watch Schitt's Creek? I think this would be cute for the inside. This is the exterior. This would be the interior. And this would be the zipper pocket and the slip pockets. What do you think? I'm going to look at it. Good morning, Brandy. Yep, I think that works. We're going to go with that. I told you, whenever it's character related, I got a plan. Let it not be character related. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Because this is cotton woven, I am going to need to use SF101. And I'm going to use not SF101, but a version of it I got from Fashion Warehouse Direct. Don't ask me what the name of it is. I'll have to look it up when we're done cutting this out. But I'll tell you about it. I started using it. I used it in this bag and it appears to hold up pretty well, but I have fleece in here, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna have fleece in this one too. So I'm just using it to see if it works well. If it works well, I'll keep buying it because it's $3 a yard versus SF 101's 7 something a yard. But I will say this, it's not as densely woven as SF 101. And if you like that texture, you might not like this interfacing. I'll show you in one second. So this is the one I got from Fashion Warehouse Direct. And you can see it's not as densely woven as my SF 101, which is weird. I think it's in the other room. Yeah, it's in the other room. But it's not as densely woven. So if you like the densely woven feel, you're not gonna like this. But I'm testing it. I'm putting it in a couple of bags to see how it runs. And if it works well, I'll recommend it. But y'all know me, I don't like to recommend anything I haven't tried first. You said, I don't know. Giddy, what new one? What did I miss? Oh yeah, I like Orosa patterns. Yeah. It is thin. Yes, it is thin. Ma'am, my Walmart does not carry SF 101 for $3.50. I promise you that. Because I have gone there and been like, ooh, no, it's cheaper at Joann. And gone to Joann to get it. No. But again, we're talking about my Walmart because my Walmart doesn't even carry the waterproof canvas that everybody was buying. And I was like, what do you mean you got it at Walmart? My Walmart was like, you can order it online and we'll ship it to you. I was like, everybody else was in here getting it. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only sewist in my city. I know I'm not. But it's how I feel. It's my emotions, dang it. Okay, why? Why did we do that, Miss? Thank you. Does anybody watch Schitt's Creek? Fold in the cheese. I'm making the Ariadne biker clutch. Right now, we're just cutting it out. We will be turning off this live and moving to my cutting room once we have all the the lining pieces cut out. And I'll get set up in there. But yeah, I found this fabric a while ago at Joann, and I was like, oh, I'm getting that. Don't know what I'm going to make with it. But I think it makes a good lining. It'd be cute. I've only seen like one season, the first season. A friend wanted me to watch it because she was watching it. It's really cool to know that David and the dad are literally father and son in real life. What's on clearance? This or SF 101? Because please do share. We do not gatekeep sales around these parts. Oh, I was about to clip this and I need 2 more. I need to make 2 more out of SF 101. Shabang. What What else do I need to cut out of the lining? The zipper pockets and a slip pocket. Should we make the slip pocket, should we make the slip pocket out of the same fabric? Out of this same fabric, or should we make it out of the other fabric? You know what? I think I'm gonna make it out of this fabric. And how high do I want this to be? Okay. I think we're gonna make it out of this. Do we want one little slip pocket or two slip pockets? Ooh, hold on, I can't see comments because of that. Nikki, Cynthia says she sent you a message. Oh, this fabric's on clearance. Nice. I love the arrows pointing to the fabric while I have the fabric on the board. Chef kiss, Tanya. Chef kiss. Hold on, I just missed someone's comment. Which pieces did you cut on the Cricut? And you're gonna go back because the Cricut is not backpack friendly, just because of the size. But I too cut patterns. I have the NCW. I have the files for the NCW on my Cricut, and I never cut it out by hand. I also never cut out purse pals or pocket pals by hand. Those are all done on my Cricut because who got the time for that? All those little slits and stuff. No, I'm not doing that. I will let that Cricut run, walk away, go get me something to drink, and then come back and, ooh, I'm sorry. I'm beating up stuff in my cutting room. But yeah, definitely a fan of using your Cricut. So in case you were wondering, guys, she stated that this fabric that I'm cutting right now is on clearance at Joann. I bought this a while ago, so I wasn't even sure if they still had it, which is why I didn't say anything. Let's see. I'm going to cut this at 10 inches. We'll fold it in half and it'll be a 5-inch slip pocket, which I think is good. Your whole phone. What was that? Oh, my front door. Oh, Lord, I'm not in the mood for that. My ring alarm just went off. Well, the alarm didn't go off. The tamper notification went off, but I think I need to change that sensor. Yeah, I think a 10-inch, I mean, a 5-inch will be fine. Miss Berta, I do stuff by hand. I'm literally doing that right now. I'm just saying, like, for, oh, you mean you're cutting out the NCW by hand? Oh, I get you. Yeah, because you are making a lot of NCWs. They're not difficult to do by hand. It's nice to let the Cricut run it. Plus, when the Cricut gets those perfect curves, you're like, oh my God, that's so amazing. I wish I had an industrial cutter so you can do like more than one at a time, cut out more than one at a time. I don't want it to sew for me, but to cut for me. You know what, guys? I did not think about the fact that part of this is going to go into the seam allowance. So this is probably only going to be about a 4-inch slip pocket. I don't even have a phone to test it with in here. That's not wide enough for a phone. We gonna make it do what it do. We'll see. We'll see. If we don't like it, we'll take it out. That's the truth of the matter. If If we don't like it, we'll take it out. Ooh, sorry. I'm beating everything up in here, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is going to be for the zipper pocket. Lining zipper pocket. And I promise y'all, I'm beating up everything, and I don't know why. Like, I need to really get my life together, because why am I beating everything up today? All right. What is the measurement of this? Okay. There we go. Are you making 2 front zipper pockets into a longer pocket? No, I'm making 1 zipper pocket. I'm not doing it on the fold. Cosmetic. What happened? What did I miss? Hi, Darlene. Welcome from Chicago. Oh, purely cosmetic. She means it's not going to be a functioning zipper. Meaning it's just going to be a pretty looking. What she's referring to here, I'll show you what she's referring to. She's referring to these 2 zippers. Hold on, let me lift you up a little bit. See, I love this freaking mount. It adjusted. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. She's referring to these 2 here because you can open them up and it's supposed to be able to fit. Basically, it's gonna fit a lipstick because that's about it. And I just forgot we were gonna make that. I just forgot that. Oh no, I didn't cut those out yet. I didn't cut these out yet. This is the zipper pocket for the lining for the inside. I didn't cut these out yet. Which Nikki just reminded me. I said I was going to make these bigger. So what she's saying is she's going to make these purely as cosmetic, meaning they're just there to look at. You're not going to be able to unzip them and put stuff inside. Because right now, I'm being so honest, this can only fit like a chapstick. I don't know what you'd stick in the front, but like here's my little, that fits in there. Little USB drive, but you're not getting your phone in here. I am going to make the pocket a little bit bigger because it's encased between the lining and the main panel. I think I'm going to make it a little bit longer because right now it stops here. Let me think. How many inches is that? 3. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to make them 5 inches wide. Okay, Nikki, thanks for saying that because I think we're going to make them 5 inches wide. Do we use this fabric for the front zipper pockets? I say yes. I say yes. Okay. Behave. I don't know why you fell on the floor. I think y'all like joining my life because I be doing crazy stuff while in motion. Like, I'm like, oh, you know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna change this all up while I'm in here. You know what? Even though I cut this all out, let's make complete adjustments. Let's not do what the instructions tell us to do. Carmen already said yesterday, I don't know how to follow directions, or that I'm always following directions. I was like, I follow directions until I know how to break them. Then I don't tend to follow directions anymore. I'm like, ooh, I would never do it like that. Okay, so I think we're going to make the pockets 5 inches wide. How big? Phones are 6 inches, 6 to 7 inches, but the pattern isn't big enough for six. Hmm. We could make it go all the way across. If this is a zipper and this is a zipper, let me see. We can make it go all the way through with a zipper on each end. What y'all think? I'm legit making up stuff on the fly. You said what Angel said? Let me go see what Angel said. Oh, is it possible to make it all? Angel, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. It might be. We about to do it. I didn't even see the comment. I was just focused. Yes, ma'am. We about to try it. We about to try it. My brain was like, I wonder if we could do this. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's not be ashamed to try. So yeah, we gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna make this pocket a little wider and a little taller than we would normally than the measurements. That way we have some wiggle room if we need to cut off anything. But yeah, I think we're gonna try to do this like a hoodie, like Angel said. Ow. Y'all were talking and I was focused on the fabric. Like, could we measure that across? So yeah, no. Angel gave us the idea to we're gonna cut two. I'm gonna cut it wider than necessary. So we're gonna do 14 inches across and 10 inches high. Wait, yeah, 10 inches high. This is taller and wider than we need. Once we put it together, we'll figure out what the actual measurement should be. Cool, everybody? Ciao, listen. Y'all know I am the worst. If you are looking for someone who's gonna tell you not to try something, you might want to go on because it ain't me. It ain't me. What did we say? 15 inches wide, or did we say 14? We're gonna do 15 inches wide, 10 inches tall. That's what we're gonna do. All right, 10. So we're gonna move this up right there. Let's make sure it is even. Because what we don't want is this thing being crooked. There we go. And then my food tell be like, I don't think I'm ready to design a pattern. I don't know. That might not be what I'm ready to do right now. Um, we can explore that in the future. I'll be my own worst enemy, y'all. All right. Right here. Oh Lord, I just did the dumbest thing. So I'm left-handed and I put this ruler on the left-hand side, which means I have to go this way to make it work. Normally I put the ruler on the right, so it's easier for me to cut. But apparently I don't have good common sense today. And yes, I am that severely left-handed that makes a difference. Okay. So here's what we did. We cut out two. These are both 10, it's 10 inches wide. I mean, tall by 15 inches wide. Again, we're going to, and the reason why I did that a little bit wider is we're going to add the zipper pocket or zipper panel 1 inch down from this side and 1 inch down from this side. We still may be a little too wide. We're going to figure it out, but we're making it so that there's room on the edges, and then we'll figure out the actual measurements. I think the actual measurements is going to end up being 14 by 10 or 14 by 9 is what I think it's actually going to be. But until we get in there and we know for sure, but we're going to welt the pocket both sides. This is about to be mad interesting. Because I think we're going to end up having to do this middle part first before we can do the pockets. We're about to make it do what it do. We'll see. We'll see. So we cut two of those. One for the back, one for the front, which means we also need to cut that out of SF101, which I'm using the Fashion Warehouse version of it. And it is thin. Someone mentioned that it's thin. The Fashion Warehouse fabric version of interfacing is thinner than SF101. I'm not going to lie to you. But again, someone asked me if I had ever tried it and what I thought. So I'm testing it out so I could give them an honest review. Which is why I told y'all from the beginning, if you don't like that it's not as heavily woven, get your SF101 because you're going to be frustrated. All right, so we need this for the lining, the lining main body piece and for the pockets. We didn't even use these. I guess I could have. Let me see if the measurements are accurate. I didn't even cut these at that measurement. Okay, well, that's lovely. Let's get to cutting. Oh, let me move you back down. Hello, LaTanya. Hey, Renee. Thank you for the rose. I missed it because I moved this thing up. I don't be feeling ready, Angel. I swear I don't. I'll be over here like, I love welt pockets. Listen, wait, you're talking about welt pockets like the ones that are a slip pocket that you lift up, not the zippered welt pockets, right? Brenda, because those I still don't know how to do. And zipper flies, definitely still need to learn how to do that. And it's on a couple of the patterns that I'm trying to do soon. So we're about to have some fun and experimenting on that. I have not had my energy drink this morning, so I am really hopped up on adrenaline right now. But I need to call my insurance company and see, because I know they offer jumping your battery, but I don't know if it's my battery, and I want to know if they're going to come out and test it. Like, are they going to put something on my battery and say, oh yes, it's your battery, let's jump it? Because if that's the case, hallelujah, amen, all the praises to whatever deity you guys worship, because I can afford a battery right now. What I can't afford is engine trouble. That has to wait till October. Okay. October is when I will have enough funds to pay for engine trouble. And I need my car to listen. I don't go a lot of places. I'm usually local. I'm going to need my car to quit playing. Because right now, I don't want to have to buy a new car. I just stopped paying car payments. And now student loans are coming back next month. Like, please stop playing with me. I'm not going to be eating soon. We're going to be on a tuna fish diet the way the government is doing me right now. Y'all going to be like, Tanisha, why do you smell fishy? Because I done had tuna fish for 4 to 5 days straight. Because that's all I can afford right now. What is what doing? Oh, my car. I don't know if it's the battery. Hold on. That's what I think I'm gonna have to do. Oh, I didn't know Renee. I did say hello to Renee. Hey, Renee. I'll tell you all the things we done modified. Renee gonna be like, listen, leave my pattern alone. Because we done made so many changes to her pattern today. We adding a hoodie pocket. Like, come on, y'all. She gonna be like, well, y'all just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Ain't nobody asked y'all to do all that. They're not a soul. And I'm over here like, but let's run it. Let's just try. Let's see how it do. My car when so last night we got off the live, and before I came back to finish up my top, because y'all know I was struggling yesterday. I was doing all the things wrong. Um, Before I came back to finish it up, I was like, let me go get dinner for my son and I. I went to leave the house. I turned the key, and my car was like, and I was like, oh, excuse me, don't play. And because one of my cars, one time, I can't remember which car, one time one of my cars stopped working because the engine didn't recognize the key because there was like a microchip in the key that stopped working. And so I went in the house and got my spare key to make sure it wasn't that. That was it. And I was like, oh, that's not nice. I had to call my mama. And y'all, I don't like my mama driving me because that lady crazy. Also, she was in the live yesterday and didn't even tell me. She said she wrote, I love what y'all doing, and I didn't see it. I said, what was your username? She was like, it gave me some numbers. I was like, ooh, that's probably why I didn't see it. Uh, but I called my mom, and she came and got me and took me to get some stuff. Uh, but I would prefer to be able to go do the things I need to do without having to call my mom to come get me. Yeah, the lights came on. Um, the stuff on the, yeah, I'm praying it's not the alternator. Because again, I do not have, um, I do not have alternator engine money right now. Let's be real. Uh, I just do not. Okay, Renee says she loves to see the modifications, so y'all, we gonna just keep making it do what it do. Yes, we are. I don't remember what size I made the pockets on the interior, so we're just gonna pull them out and cut around it. I think I did these the right size, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm a little bit wrong. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Nobody said a word. Um, no, I still drove. I didn't go inside stores. I did a lot of curbside pickups, but yeah, I drove. I was because my nothing is close by where I live. Now in Virginia, when I lived in Virginia, I can tell y'all right now, I didn't drive a lot of places because I everything was walking distance, like Kroger, Trader Joe, um, Target, Five Below. Everything was walking distance from my house when I lived in Virginia. But where I live now in North Carolina, everything is driving distance. The only thing walking distance is the Walmart neighborhood market, which I love because that's also my pharmacy. I can walk there. But if I need anything else, it's a 15-minute drive. any direction from where I live to where anything is. My Joann's 15-minute drive. Well, used to be 20, and then they built a little highway near me, so now I can take it takes 15 when I take the highway. Um, but everything here is a 15-minute drive, so you can imagine how long it's going to take you to walk there. Um, so yeah, there's that. I'm just trying to not have to spend too much to get it fixed because I cannot go without my car right now. This is for the hoodie pocket piece. Yeah, that's the measurement we did. Oh shoot, I also have to cut one of these for the slip pocket. Y'all were gonna let me forget that slip pocket, weren't you? Sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm focused. Yeah, okay. I think this is the same measurement we used for the slip pocket, actually. All right. 1 to 3 hours away. Hey, Sean. Oh, Miss Ma'am. Oh, yeah, Miss Berta, that's the same car I have. No, it doesn't. It doesn't click. It goes. What? I'll have to go listen to see if it clicks. I don't remember a clicking sound. But again, I was frustrated and pissed, and so I'm gonna be real honest with you. It might click, and I was just too angry to pay attention because I was like, "Don't do this to me, Slim Thick. Just don't do this. Not today. Do it in October. I won't be as angry, but not today." Like I'm real hungry, ma'am. I'm real hungry. Um, I do get hangry, y'all. Like, because my problem is I'm not hungry in the morning. So by the time I do get hungry, I'm like angry about the fact that I'm hungry. I'm weird. Um, oh, I am so sorry, Tia. Now, T, you're supposed to be in here advocating for a battery, ma'am. I know what it sounds like. But you're supposed to be advocating that it's just the battery. Remember, I said to all the deities y'all pray to, and whichever one it is, like let's pray that it's just the battery. Remember that part? Remember that part? Because I don't have engine money right now. Oh, Lord Jesus. I figured it was probably the alternator, but at the same time, I don't have alternator engine money right now. I really don't. I don't even know who to take the car to for alternator engine money right now. Just what am I doing? Hold on. Yeah. Jesus, just pray for me, y'all, because this money gonna have to manifest itself out of thin air. Because what I don't have is the money to fix this right now. In that case, I guess I'll be getting quite a bit of exercise over the next couple of weeks because I needed to hold out till October. Um, I gotta go see if it made sounds. I don't remember. Someone stole a cat in a parking lot? What? Stole her catalytic converter. Oh, yeah, they do that. They do that. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I know. I figured I was just being prayerful, you know? It is what it is. I forgot what I was doing. I think that's 10. It's okay to give out these measurements because none of these are in her pattern. This is literally what we made up today. So this is 10 by 15. I'll make sure it's 15. But yeah, I know it's not your fault. I don't want to have to deal with that bill right now. This is almost 15. We'll make it work. All right. So let's see. I think we have everything. Yes, 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 yes. There's supposed to be 2 of that. Did we cut 2 of this? We did not. I have to cut another one of those. Huh, glad I checked. H. I know I got 2 of that. I'm not doing the pocket. Top edge is done. I'm not doing the straps right now. I did the zipper tabs. Oh, let me write that on here before I forget next time. She said zipper tabs are 1.5 by 1.5, not 1 by 1. Okay, we need to cut out one more of these because even though it says cut 2, I cut 1, which is why we double check stuff, guys. This is why we double check stuff. One has to be mirrored. And I do not have this pattern in my links in my bio. However, Renee T, who was just in here, she is the designer. They are in her bio if you want to go grab it. This is the Ariadne biker clutch that we are modifying today, as I try not to cry about my car. Sorry, I know y'all probably looking at my arm like, what is she doing? I am so left-handed. It is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. I love being left-handed. It's just, it gets awkward when you're filming. Let's make sure those match. Oh, I didn't do the back side. Y'all were going to let me get away with that too. There we go. Oh, did that wrong there. All right, we have both lapel pieces. We have all of the pieces cut out. We are going to move to the other room, plug in the Cricut. Do you still have to mirror it if you're sewing right sides together? Yeah. Yeah, you still have to mirror it right sides together so that you can flip it. So yeah, you still need to. Sometimes you need the visual, Nikki. That's why I looked at it when you asked. I was like, I don't know. Let me look. You just need the visual. So we have everything in here. We need to get the zippers and the D-rings and zippers and D-rings. And then we need to turn on the Cricut. So we're going to move to the other room. Oh,